Welcome to Calm Down. I'm Dr. Phillips, and I'm here to introduce you today to the concept and practice of mindfulness. You may have noticed that mindfulness seems to be everywhere these days. Mindfulness has found its way into all kinds of settings, including the White House. Google CEOs are practicing mindfulness. It's found its way into corporations and classroom settings as well. So what is mindfulness, and why so much hype about it these days? Over the next 4 weeks, we're going to explore the answers to some of these questions, and you can experience mindfulness for yourself. For now, I'd like to invite you to let go of the word mindfulness and bring to mind some moment over the course of your life in which you felt a moment of joy. This could be a very simple experience, as simple as seeing a puppy joyfully running up to meet you with its tongue hanging out, or perhaps stepping out the front door in the morning, seeing the sun glistening through the tree leaves. As you recall this image, memories may come flooding back. As well as the image, feelings may come back, sounds, thoughts. For you to remember this now, you would have had to be present fully, paying attention, open and engaged with what was happening at the time. You would have been in a state of what is called mindfulness. When we're not mindful, when we're simply here, body present, mind off elsewhere, we miss many of the moments that make up our lives, including many positive experiences. The word mindfulness is used in many ways and tends to be used very loosely these days. It refers to a state of awareness and also to the practice of cultivating this state of awareness, known as mindfulness meditation. My personal favorite definition of mindfulness is a quote by Dr. Jon Kabat-Zinn, who is a pioneer in integrating mindfulness into Western medicine. Dr. Kabat-Zinn defines mindfulness as the awareness that emerges through paying attention on purpose in the present moment and non-judgmentally to experience as it unfolds moment by moment. So what does this mean? Well, let's try a short mindfulness exercise. You could do this in whatever position you're in, or you could take a comfortable sitting position, upright in a manner that supports falling awake and aware. If you want, you could experiment with closing your eyes to help you focus internally, or you could leave your eyes open if you prefer. And let's start by bringing awareness to the sensation of the body sitting here. Perhaps noticing the soles of your feet on the floor, the movement of the body with the breath. Bringing the focus of your awareness now to any sensations of the body as the breath flows in and out. You might notice the belly rising and falling as the breath flows in and out, or the chest rising and falling, or perhaps even the sensations of the air as it flows in through the nostrils. And if you pay very close attention, you might even notice that the air flowing out may be a degree or two warmer than the air flowing in, as it's been warmed by the body. Simply allowing awareness to rest with these sensations wherever they're most vivid for you. Being present with them, one moment at a time. And as you continue to do this, I'd like to invite you to let go of everything but just this one moment of time. So focusing your attention on the sensations of the breath in the body, let go of everything up until this one moment. Letting go of your week so far, your day so far, this program so far, and even the last moment of this exercise. And likewise, you can let go of everything to follow this one moment in time as you focus on the sensations of the breath in the body. Letting go of the rest of the week, the rest of this day, the rest of this program and of this exercise. Noticing what is here right now in the body as we sit here. Aiming attention for sensations in the body in this moment. And by now, you've probably noticed that the mind likes to be anywhere but the present moment. It may be off in the future, in the past, generating thoughts about all kinds of things. And the moment you notice that your awareness has been hijacked by the mind, you're once again in the present moment, aware of what's happening here and now. And you can then gently but firmly redirect awareness back to the present, back to sensations of the breath as it flows in and out of the body. Now, let's shift the focus of our attention to the breath itself, aiming attention for the breath as it travels through the atmosphere, in through your nostrils, down into the lungs, and then travels up through the windpipe, out the nostrils, into the atmosphere once again. Seeing how closely you can follow just this in-breath, one moment at a time, every step of its path in, without missing a single moment of it. And then doing the same with this out-breath. And doing the same with this next in-breath. Following it moment by moment, step by step. And following this out-breath. And continuing to do this as I talk. So aiming attention for the breath, doing your very best to sustain attention along the breath, every step of its path in and every step of its path out. Following the breath as closely as possible, all the way in, all the way out. Following each breath as it arises, falls away, merges into this next breath. And approaching this next breath as if it's the very first breath of this exercise, with what's sometimes called beginner's mind, approaching it as something fresh and new, never experienced before, as if for the first time. And if your eyes have been closed, you could now gently open them and add the world of sight to your awareness, taking in everything meeting you visually. As you continue to follow the breath, aware of the breath and the body. And you could now begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes. And allow this to stretch into your hands and your feet. And now stretching your arms and your legs if you choose to bring back muscle tone. And pausing for a moment to just tune in to the state of your body, noticing whatever is here right now, without trying to change a thing. And now shifting your awareness to the state of your mind, just noticing the quality of your mind without trying to change it, meeting it with acceptance and curiosity. And tuning in as well to the state of your emotions, any general emotional tone or specific emotions that may arise or fall. What was this exercise like for you? Perhaps it was relaxing, perhaps not. Perhaps you could barely sit still. Whatever the state of your body, mind, or emotions, the practice of mindfulness is to work with yourself with patience, kindness, and compassion, exactly as you are on any given day. So that whenever the mind wanders off, you gently but firmly redirect it back to the present moment. When you do this, there's no such thing as not being able to do this exercise, as you're working with yourself exactly as you are. As we wind down, I'd like you to follow the sound of the bells with your ears moment by moment, using the bells as a tool to help anchor awareness in each moment as it arises and falls away.